Hey, I haven't done this ever in all 10 years of cloth and paper and making YouTube videos. I have never filmed this video. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm setting up one of my planners. This is going to be my on-the-go planner. So we may make this a series, or I may assemble my main planner on a happy hour live or in another video. But today I'm going to show you how I set up my CP Petite for my planning on the go. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to set up mine for 2025, then continue to watch this video. Okay, so this beauty right here is something that I've been holding back for you guys from a long time, and I'm glad I can finally put it in content because I've been using it for quite some time. This is the Salamanca. This is our heirloom leather folio in the size CP Petite. She is beauty, she is grace, and I love her down. So I'm going to continue using this. I've been using this for probably since July. So whatever that is, it's December. So I've been using it for about that long, and I will continue using the heirloom leather folios throughout 2025. I'll just switch the cover and the color as my mood switches and things like that, but I will stay in CP Petite for my on-the-go planning. So here is what she is currently looking like. I love the raw leather in the center. So I really love this planner for 2025. This size is just perfect for me to chuck in my handbag, to chuck into my check-on bag, to put into an overnight bag when I'm traveling. I travel a lot. I love a little mini weekend getaway, and this is the planner that I like to take with me because it's so compact, and I don't want to lose my work planner and my work notes, which is my larger planner that I'll show you later, and lose that while I'm out of town. So I'm not one to lose things, just putting that out there, but it's just like so much more confidential information in my larger planner setup that I just feel more comfortable using and toting around my CP Petite. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I always interchange the journaling cards that I put into my pockets. Those will continue to change throughout the year. I use the discbound covers. I like having a plastic cover over my front dashboards. It just adds another layer of protection. I've also started off the beginning of the year with the 0.75 inch disc, and I moved to the 1 inch disc later in the year because I was taking a lot of notes. I use the essential dividers for 2024, and I'm going to continue to do that for 2025. They worked out great for me. I'm going to continue to use the section overlays in the life cycle style, and I'm going to continue to use the graph notes and some undated dailies, and yeah, so let's get into it. So this is my planner card here. I kind of sketched out what I wanted my on-the-go planner to be for 2025. I know that I want to be discbound because I want it to be CP Petite. I knew I want to use the heirloom covers, and I noted that I will just change the colors throughout the year. I will continue to use the essential dividers with these 3 sections: schedule, notes and lists, and finance. I will use in the schedule section the undated daily inserts. I will use those when I'm traveling. I'll use that to actually track my sailing hours as well. I did, at the beginning of this year, get my sailing certification. And so it's been a goal of mine to keep up with that. So I do need to track my sailing hours so that I can continue to advance in my sailing journey. I have a notes and list section that will have graph notes, of course, because you guys know I am GOE, graph over everything, and that will house sketches, quick notes, lists, and ideas. And I will have meeting notes because sometimes I am traveling and I'll have my CP Petite. I'll meet with a vendor or just maybe a contact that I'm meeting, and it's nice to kind of bring a small kind of compact notebook like this to take meeting notes in. Then I'll have my finance section as well that just will be for purchase tracking and wish list tracking. And I do add 1 sheet of reading list insert, so I will add that still so that I can track any books or magazines or whatever that I'm reading. For accessories, I'm gonna continue to keep the credit card holder in there. I had a credit card holder this year. I really liked that. I've taken out the credit cards that I had in here because I don't want to show anyone's business, but I will have a credit card holder in there. I will continue to have journaling cards because I love that for quick look deco. It's easy to like kind of change out the vibe of your planner with journaling cards. I'll have a clip. I will also interchange that throughout the year. The notable section cover, I will continue to have that on top of the lifestyle section covers that I mentioned earlier. I will switch actually to the green disc to match the Salamanca cover, and dashboards. I'll continue to interchange those throughout the year as well. So let's start with kind of delayering here. So whenever you get an heirloom cover, it does come with a sleeve that you could attach your disc to. I will be changing these out today. So I use silver, but I think I'm going to use silver in my larger disc bound setup that I'll use for work. So I'm going to switch to green so that I can have like that tone on tone look with the disc. And I am using the 1-inch green marble disc. And I specifically love disc bound for just my on the go because it's just so easy. It has that, it's like that meat between like, it's like casual elegance, if I had to put it into words. It's very simple, easy to kind of pull pages in and out because you don't have to like open the rings, like you do in a ring bound planner. Okay, so those are in. And so here is what's currently in the pockets. Some oldies. There's a little sip and shop ticket that we created for the Chicago Planner Conference when we sponsored their sip and shop. And here is our key card that we made for the November 2023 Chicago Planner Conference. I love how it came out. And here is one of my essays. It'll cover their information up from Dior. And let me just put that in there. Okay. So I think all of our pockets are clear. We're starting from scratch. All right, let's start with, I think I'm going to add a fluted cover because this year I had the notes disc bound cover for most of the year. I'm going to try the fluted here and see if it gives me the layering moment that I'm looking for. Yeah, we really try to really pack the fluted very, very, very well to make sure that it arrives to you all safe and sound. And there's film on both sides. And then let's go ahead and snap this bad boy on. Okay, now we have a front and a back cover. And I want to try, I think I'm gonna I really enjoyed this dashboard. Can I layer this? I did do this at one point. Now, because I don't like stuff my CP Petite so much, I can actually kind of have this level of thickness in my planner, but it's not a big deal. I'm gonna actually add photo. I think there was a couple photos that I printed out that I really liked. This one was really cool to me, and I had like some tones of green in it that I really like. My sticker out. So this is I'm currently organizing my most used stickers. I'm gonna go ahead and use a spotlight sticker in pistachio. I'm also one for like flipping my dashboard upside down to give a blank page to put something like a picture on. We'll continue to play. All right. I had a lot of tennis because I was super into tennis this year. Love this bibliophile box. All right, let's go ahead and just put in our first divider and we'll go from there. Ideally, you're supposed to put it here underneath the notes section, but because this is primarily for notes, I should put this. We'll keep pushing on. Okay. We'll have the notes and list section, and I'll put that underneath it like it's supposed to be. And I give myself all of the defective dashboard. So this one is not in perfect condition. All right, because I make sure that goes to you. So I'll add this to here too. It doesn't bother me that there's like a little imperfection there. All right, so basically I'm going to archive these inserts that are written on here. Okay, I'm actually gonna have graph and line sheets in here, because sometimes when I'm doing a meeting, I would just prefer the line so that I'm not wasting my favorite note sheet, which is graph. I'll add those in there. And then I have the reading log. And here I can kind of clip out and put any pictures of books or magazines or what have you there. So I'll add this to the notes section as well. And I'll mark that with an index page flag. Then I really love this journaling card too. I'm not sure if I'm going to add it back this year. And sometimes I'll archive my notes within my notes section. And it kind of lets me know like how far I am into the amount of pages and if I need to go ahead and refill my notes section. So I'll put old notes, for example. So much of this I cannot share. Okay, like here was a happy hour live note. Sometimes I'll just go ahead, I'll need to like revisit a past note, and sometimes if it's important, I will put it in the archive section so that I can reference it at a later time. Otherwise, I'm removing it from my planner so that it doesn't take up unnecessary space, but it also gives me like a good amount of, it gives me an indication of like where I am. So if this continues to creep forward in the section, then I know that my note sheets are running low and then I need to refill. So there's that. What else do we have? The finance tab. This is where I'll add a little purchase tracker. For now, I will just put a graph sheet back there because we actually do not have any CP Petite purchase trackers right now, so I'm going to put that there. And the credit card holder that I'll actually use for business cards, hotel key cards that I save. Like I like collecting hotel key cards. Sometimes I'll put them in like little mementos that I want to keep, like this sip and shop thing. I don't know if that one will fit in there, but things like that. This is one of my favorite vellum overlays. This is the part of the duo that comes with the Essentialism dashboard. I love this. Like, I love that. Actually, do I want to put that in the front? I may just make me just a notebook. Oh, I kind of love that. Kind of love that. Sorry, this is how easily I get distracted when I'm putting together a planner. Let me move this up a bit. I have another sticker. So I kind of love that right now. I love this. Okay, some more pictures that I printed out that I can kind of cover. I also have a small version of this. Maybe I can move that here. All right, let's try this. All right. And then let's switch this one out. And then we can add, oh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. There. Schedule. I will add this upcoming overlay from the life cycle right there. But then I'll add these undated dailies that look like this. There are several different styles in here. This was a sampler pack that we included in a sub box. I think this was either June or July. But again, I like an undated daily for when I'm traveling again. If I have if I'm doing like a conference or something like that, or I am going sailing again, I like to track my sailing minutes and I'll kind of chart them here, but also write the notes from like the course with the wind and all that stuff, and I kind of keep it all on the daily sheet. So I'll have that there, and I'll continue to find some other pictures that I can put in there. So those are pictures, and I brought some other items that we could try to play with here. Try not to show everything because some of this stuff has not released yet, and I know that y'all have some good eyes. Add my wish list to the finance section. I'm also going to add in a today tab just on the for the undated daily. So I'm going to add the order envelope back to my 2025 setup as well. These come free with all of your orders. I just punch mine to fit the CP Petite, and I just house just like page flags and extra little bits and bobs, quick little receipt moments, something on top of this. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. What is it going to be? I do love these. These are a gift with purchase during Black Friday. These are from our CP Open collection. So it was like a tennis themed collection. These are our match day stickers from that collection. I'm going to try to use that to adhere these. I love that. I kind of like that. That looks like a, I don't know, like a collage going on there. I will continue to add to that, develop that throughout the year. But for now, I think that's what will be. We have some dashboards that I am holding back from this video because they have not launched yet. And I know that you guys will ask. So I'm leaving them out, but they will be part of my 2025 setup. I just don't want to include them in the video. Okay. So here's what's left of my 2024 setup. Here's some bits, some gift cards. This I did not transfer over. These are some archive notes that are all written on, and these are some kind of ephemera that I did not add to the planner. But this is where we are for a foundation, just for a base for our 2025. So let's quickly go through that. We have this is the Memento journaling card. This is one of my all-time favorite journaling cards. It looks like a tag that you would find on a piece of clothing. I love the look of that. This was included in a sub box. So I love the look of that with the plastic overlay. So I'm gonna keep that because that is the vibe for 2025. So I want to keep that at the forefront of my planner. I'm keeping this reflection journaling card. This is one of my favorites. This is from years ago. I have some business cards there. I changed the disc to the green marble disc that look like that, so you can get more of that tone on tone look. So I'm moving away from the silver because I'm going to have silver in my larger 2025 setup. So that we'll go over that at another point. We have the notes discbound cover. We have the Essentialism dashboard duo. This is the vellum overlay that's part of the duo. We have the photo strip bookmarks that were part of the gift with purchase during Black Friday. This is a photo that I printed from online. I kind of like that this just looks like a collage. It looks lived in, right? This looks a little bit lived in. This is a photo that I printed from online that I really like, that is like vibey too for 2025. Added that on with some spotlight stickers. All I did was take my memoir dashboard. I turned it upside down so that I had a blank canvas to put some photos on. And I kind of still like that this type was upside down. So what I did was just basically flipped the dashboard over on its blank side, which leaves this upside down. Liked the text there, and I just placed this photo over the main copy of the dashboard like that. Then we go into our Essentialism dividers, which are schedule, notes and lists, and finances. My schedule section will with the lifestyle section covers. This is the one that says upcoming. These are going to house, and a today tab, these are going to house all my undated dailies. These are going to house all my undated dailies. These are going to track when I'm traveling, and mainly when I'm tracking my sailing minutes and things to do with the sailing and tennis too. So then we have our notes and lists section. I have the notable section cover here that just says notable memos and ideas. I have a noted Lux page flag here on the side just for a little bit of flair, a little bit of layering moment there. Then I have the this is the second part of the Essentialism dashboard duo. This is the embossed kind of tone on tone dashboard. Again, I give myself all the more of the defective items so that you guys could keep the good stuff. So mine is a little bit worn because I have used this for like a year and a half at this point. So yeah, and I like with the duos that you can really separate the pieces and use them interchangeably with other things. And I have it here layered with the notable, and you can see here some peaks of the embossed underneath it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but right, got that. Then I have this Ambition journaling card. This was actually part of a sub box as well from May 2023. So this is a little bit old, but I just like this with this little pop of color. Kind of just reminds me of like tennis with this pop of color, and just love the copy here. Very motivating. And then moving on to the meat and potatoes, here are the graph note pages here in my notes section, as well as some line note pages, and then this library page flag in the index page flags in our volume 2 design is marking where my reading list insert is. And then we have the archive overlay, which is again from the lifestyle overlay collection, where I will house old notes that I may need to reference later. And then in the finance section is just for right now, just a blank graph note sheet where I can house quick little purchase tracking for while I'm on the go, as well as wish lists, which I have on the next page for items that are on my wish list throughout the year. And then I have a credit card holder that right now is just I'm sticking some Lux page flags and some Eclipse page flags as well. And then this is an order folder receipt holder that I've just punched for the CP Petite, and it's housing some index page flags. I will also put like receipts and other things when I want to keep this pretty neat. But for now, this is the bones of my 2025 on-the-go planner setup, and stay tuned for my full main planner setup. That'll be in either on a live or in another video. But yeah, for now, this is the bones. I'll continue to unveil and do check-ins with you in my CP Petite throughout the year, so you can see how I've updated throughout the year. But for now, this is the bones. When we're able to reveal the dashboards that I'm going to be putting right underneath here, I'll go ahead and do another peek at this so you can see the final kind of like aesthetic look of the CP Petite. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next. See you guys in the next video. Bye.